Hello, my name is Sean with Tintman Window Tinting, and what I have here is a Prime XR Plus sample book versus a Formula 1, and we're going to do the Stratus versus the XR Plus. And this is going to be my last comparison video. We've been using Lumar films for well over 20 years, and we're not here to just talk bad about Lumar or Formula 1 all day or every day or whatever. We really want to move on to the new stuff, which is Expel. And but we have to say why. So again, this is going to be my third and final video. We're just going to do sample book to sample book, and that way it's just stats. It's just one stat against the other. Expel has been around since 1997, and they reject up to 98% of the infrared heat. Let's just go ahead and get it started. As a business owner of a window tinting shop, which one of these films would be best for me? And I'm going to go through and show you the decision making. So let's start with a 5% limo. That's going to be the darkest. So this is XR Plus against Stratus. So let's flip to there. Oh wait, they don't have a 5% limo. So automatically XR Plus is going to beat Stratus because again they don't have a 5%. So let's go ahead and check the stats on this. This is rejecting 98% of the infrared heat. That's when the sun's coming through the window and on your skin that you actually feel from the sun. And then 71% of the radiant heat, also known as total solar energy rejected. That's basically the heat around the vehicle. So again, we have a clear winner here. That is going to be XR Plus. Now we have XR Plus 15 versus Formula 1 Stratus 15. Now I find the Stratus has a little bit more of a brown look. And then the Prime has a little bit more of a black look. What about the numbers? We have 97% infrared heat versus, you know what? They don't even have their infrared heats on here. Goodness, look at that. Well, you know what? It's 95. You can look it up if you don't believe me. And then this cuts out 69% of the radiant heat. This one, 63. So the clear winner again is going to be XR Plus beats Formula 1 Stratus. Now let's do XR Plus 20 against Stratus 20. Well, look at that. They also don't make a 20. So we have a clear winner again of XR Plus. Let's check the stats. 97% infrared heat, 66% radiant heat. Again, XR Plus has beaten Stratus. So now let's go 30 to 30. Let's see here. We have 96% infrared heat versus, it doesn't stay on here, but I do believe it's 96 also. And then we have 61% radiant heat against 59% radiant heat. So again, XR Plus beats Formula 1 Stratus. Let's move on. 35 versus 35. We have 97% infrared heat versus, this one I believe is 96% infrared heat. I'm pretty sure about that. And then we have 59% radiant heat versus 58% radiant heat. Again, XR Plus beats Formula 1 Stratus. Then we have a 45 with a 97% infrared heat rejection against a 40, and I'm really not too sure what this one is. My guess is 96, it might even be 97. And then that's 57 radiant versus 58 radiant. XR Plus wins again. And then we have a 55, has 97% infrared heat rejection. And then this one I'm pretty sure is it's 97. And then we got 53% radiant versus 54% radiant. So we have finally found a Formula 1 Stratus that beats XR Plus, and that is the 55 against the 50. Okay, let's move on. Now this is one I really like because look at the color of this film. This is 70. This is what somebody would do on their whole windshield because it's practically clear. Against Stratus 70. Now look at how blue that is compared to charcoal. And this would be for your windshield usually, or you'd put it on the back windows so you don't darken it but cut out the heat. Well, let's look at the numbers. We got 94% infrared heat. It doesn't say it on here, but it is 97. I'm pretty sure. No, it's 96. Stratus 70 rejects 96% of the infrared heat. XR Plus is 94, but the radiant is 52 versus 49. So I'm going to put a check mark on XR Plus as the business owner of a window tinting shop, because first of all, just look at that color versus this color. And that does it. That wraps it up. That is the last comparison video I'm going to do.